I have in my hands the T-Mobile G1, the first Android OS powered phone to hit the market. It's developed by T-Mobile, Google, and HTC. You can see it has a flip-out display. It exposes the QWERTY keyboard. If you look at it, you can see it moves in an arc. It doesn't slide straight out. This allows them to keep the device a little more compact than they would with the traditional. First thing I want to show you is the rather unique unlocking mechanism on the device. If you want your device to be secure, you can use this pattern to unlock the phone. You see I hit the wrong pattern, it shows up red. If I hit the right pattern, it unlocks the device. So there's no numeric codes to remember, just a physical pattern. The home screen of the device, move left and right. There's 3 virtual screens. You can grab things, move them around, bring up the main menu here, and by pressing and holding onto it, you can move one of those items onto the display. Grab one of the items, drag it over the edge, and you can move it to one of the secondary screens. Main menu button down here brings up application-specific settings and functionality. The keyboard on the G1 is pretty nice. It's very well spaced out. The keys don't have as much travel as I would like, so maybe they're a little lacking in tactile feedback, but in general it's pretty good. I was worried originally that this edge of the phone was going to get in the way when using the keyboard, but really, just like with the sidekicks, your hand cups around it and you don't even notice it. You can see the landscape and portrait orientation switching works pretty well. The device has full accelerometer and an electronic compass. Hit the home button down here to go back to the main screen. Bring up the menu. And we'll go down to Google Maps, which is right here. Hit the menu button and change the map mode to include Street View. One of the interesting aspects about the Street View is when you have it in compass mode. It allows you to zoom and pan around by tilting the device. It's pretty cool. It doesn't work exactly as you would hope, but it's still pretty nice in general. So you can see I'm looking at the road, look up to the sky. Pretty cool stuff. This is the Android Market application. Shopping for new applications, games, whatever. Right now we're on a T-Mobile 3G connection. The device also uses Wi-Fi. Just tap install. You can see it's installing already. The status screen. 63%, 95%. Now it's complete. Tap it. And it runs. Phone dialer application works from portrait or landscape mode. You just dial normally. No vibration feedback though, unfortunately. For anything else that requires text input, you have to use the keyboard. So if we pull up the messaging application, pose a new message. You cannot put in the name or anything until you open up the keyboard. That's kind of a drag for people who like one-handed operation, but here's the Android's browser. In order to zoom, you move the screen a little, it makes the controls pop up, and then you can zoom in or out. Same thing goes for the panning mode, this little button down here in the corner, and you can move your little window around. The zooming control is not nearly as intuitive as on the iPhone or devices like HTC's Touch Diamond, which run the Opera browser, but it's workable and it renders pretty well. It supports multiple windows at the same time, which is nice. And the scrolling action is pretty decent as well. The camera on the G1 is an autofocus unit. Hold down the shutter button up here. Takes a picture. In terms of build quality, the G1 seems pretty solidly built. Better than I was expecting. You can see the Google logo on the back. Camera. The camera shutter button there. And notice the bend. Trackball, home and back keys, call, send and end keys. Volume control right there by the HTC logo. Nice package overall. Missing some functionality like exchange support, Bluetooth stereo, things like that, but not a bad first showing. So there you have it, the T-Mobile G1.